Why fun facts matter for your mind and body. Fun facts are more than just interesting tidbits, they're tiny mental workouts. Learning new, quirky facts can stimulate your brain, improve memory retention, and even spark joy. Studies show that curiosity and learning contribute to better mental health by reducing stress and increasing happiness. When we hear something delightful or surprising, it can act as a mini mood booster, releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine. So, let's dive into 100 fun facts, a healthy treat for your brain and a delightful way to make your day brighter. 100 fun facts to brighten your day. Octopuses have 3 hearts, 2 pump blood to the gills to oxygenate it, while the third sends it to the rest of the body. When they swim, the heart pumping to the body stops, which is why they often crawl instead of swimming to conserve energy. Octopus blood is also copper-based, making it blue instead of red. Bananas are berries. Botanically speaking, bananas meet the criteria for berries because they develop from a single ovary and have seeds embedded in their flesh. Strawberries, however, don't qualify because their seeds are on the outside, making them aggregate fruits. Honey never spoils. Thanks to its low moisture content and acidic pH, honey resists bacteria and microorganisms. Pots of honey found in ancient Egyptian tombs have been deemed safe to eat even after millennia. Honey also contains hydrogen peroxide, adding to its natural preservation properties. Sea otters hold hands. This adorable behavior, called rafting, helps them stay together in groups and avoid floating away while sleeping. They also use kelp to anchor themselves to prevent drifting in ocean currents. Cows have best friends. Studies reveal cows form close bonds with certain herd members and experience lower stress when they're with their BFFs. Heart rate monitors have shown that cows relax when near their preferred companions. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Sloths slow their heart rates to conserve oxygen while submerged, allowing them to hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. This adaptation helps them evade predators like jaguars in their natural habitats. Venus's day is longer than its year. It takes Venus 243 Earth days to rotate on its axis, but only 225 days to complete one orbit around the Sun. This peculiar rotation makes a day on Venus longer than a year, and the planet rotates in the opposite direction to most planets in the solar system. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Their vibrant plumage and elegant stances make this collective noun perfectly fitting. Flamingos get their pink color from the beta-carotene in the algae and shrimp they consume. Koalas have fingerprints. Their prints are so similar to human ones that they could confuse forensic investigators. Koalas use their fingerprints to grip eucalyptus branches and select leaves. Sharks have been around longer than trees. Sharks have existed for over 400 million years, predating the first trees by about 50 million years. Fossil evidence shows that sharks have survived 5 mass extinction events. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. The unique shape prevents the poop from rolling away and helps wombats mark their territory effectively. This is due to the varying elasticity of their intestines during digestion. Butterflies taste with their feet. Their feet have taste sensors that help them identify suitable plants for laying eggs. These sensors can detect chemicals in leaves to ensure the plant is safe for their larvae. A day on Mercury lasts 1,408 hours, that's 58 Earth days and 15 hours, making Mercury's days long and its nights even longer. Mercury has no atmosphere to retain heat, causing extreme temperature fluctuations between day and night. A blue whale's heart weighs as much as a small car, weighing around 400 pounds. It's the largest heart in the animal kingdom and pumps up to 60 gallons of blood with each beat. Blue whales can grow up to 100 feet long, making them the largest animals to have ever lived. Goats have rectangular pupils. These pupils give them a panoramic field of vision, allowing them to spot predators from almost any angle. Their unique vision extends to about 320 to 340 degrees, compared to the 180-degree range of human vision. Penguins propose with pebbles. Male penguins carefully select and present pebbles to their potential mates. If the female accepts the pebble, she places it in her nest, signaling the start of their bond. Crocodiles can't stick out their tongues. The tongue of a crocodile is attached to the roof of its mouth, which prevents it from moving freely. This adaptation allows crocodiles to keep their mouths open underwater without swallowing water. A narwhal's tusk is actually a tooth. This elongated tooth, which can grow up to 10 feet, is filled with nerves and used for sensory perception. Contrary to popular belief, it's not used as a weapon. Cats have fewer toes on their back paws. Most cats have 5 toes on their front paws and only 4 on their back paws. This asymmetry provides better balance and grip for climbing and hunting. An ant can lift 50 times its body weight. Ants have incredibly strong muscles relative to their size, enabling them to carry objects much heavier than themselves. This strength is crucial for building nests and transporting food. The moon is slowly drifting away from Earth. The moon moves about 1.5 inches further from Earth each year due to tidal interactions. This gradual separation also slows down Earth's rotation over time. A snail can sleep for 3 years. Certain species of snails can enter a state of dormancy or estivation during unfavorable conditions. This adaptation helps them survive periods of drought or extreme temperatures. The shortest war in history lasted 38 minutes. In 1896, the Anglo-Zanzibar War broke out and ended in less than an hour when the Sultan of Zanzibar surrendered to British forces. Starfish have no brains or blood. Instead, they use seawater to circulate nutrients and oxygen through their bodies. Their unique water vascular system helps them move and capture prey. Goldfish have a memory span of months. Contrary to the myth of a 3-second memory, goldfish can learn and remember tasks for weeks or even months. The longest place name in the world, Tamatahake Tandihanakawawatamatipo Kaihanuakatanadahu, in New Zealand, translates to the place where Tamatea, the man with the big knees, who slid, climbed, and swallowed mountains, played his flute to his loved one. Jellyfish have been around for over 500 million years. Jellyfish have the distinction of being one of the oldest living species on Earth, possibly as old as 650 million years. They predate all of Earth's continents, as well as most plants and animals. These simple creatures have survived through multiple mass extinctions, including the Permian Triassic, which killed off 96% of marine life. Lightning strikes the Earth about 8 million times a day. Thunderstorms are an impressive natural phenomenon that reminds us of nature's power. In addition, these powerful storms are essential for maintaining Earth's electrical balance. Elephants use their trunks for over 40,000 different muscles. I will never not be amazed by elephants' trunks. This incredible appendage allows them to pick up objects, drink water, and even comfort other elephants. And that's just scratching the surface. They can also use their trunks to make a variety of sounds, including trumpets, chirps, and roars. It's like a magical appendage that can do anything. Bees communicate by dancing. The waggle dance is used by honeybees to communicate with each other. The dance allows bees to tell their hive mates about the location of flowers, water, or a new hive. Humans share 60% of their DNA with bananas. This surprising genetic overlap highlights the shared building blocks of life and evolutionary history across species. The findings underscore the importance of considering evolutionary biology and genetics when developing conservation strategies. Owls can turn their heads 270 degrees. I'd like to share this interesting fact from the wonderful world of animals. This extraordinary range of motion is possible due to specialized bones and blood vessels in their necks. Can you guess what animal I am talking about? The largest living organism is a fungus. What are the dimensions and locations of the largest organisms on Earth? How do they maintain their complex structures? Is it possible that the largest organisms are more difficult to discover than the smallest? If you know a fact about the size or location of the largest organism on Earth, please post it here. A group of crows is called a murder. This ominous term originates from folklore and superstition, reflecting the crow's association with death and mystery. Polar bears have black skin. The next time you spot a polar bear strutting across the ice floes or lolling on the snowbanks near their den, take a moment to consider this amazing fact. Polar bears may look white as snow, but under all that fur, their skin is black. This may seem like a strange feature for an animal that spends most of its time in a cold, snowy environment, but it's actually an ingenious adaptation. Black skin absorbs and retains more heat than white skin. Why does this matter to a polar bear? Because it helps the bear stay warm, which is no small feat when you live at the top of the world. Even though polar bears live in extremely cold places, they can still overheat if they're exposed to the sun. This is why you might see a polar bear lying around on the ice floes or rolling in the snow to cool off. They have to be careful not to overdo it, because if they get too cold, they could also get frostbite. So next time you see a polar bear, remember to marvel not only at its size and ferocity, but also at its ability to stay warm under its thick black skin. Some frogs glow in the dark, using biofluorescence. Certain frogs absorb light and emit it, often as a survival tactic or communication method. For example, some frogs have bright green skin that fluoresces in ultraviolet light. This makes them almost invisible to predators, allowing them to camouflage into their surroundings. By adjusting their skin tone, these frogs can camouflage into their environment. The Eiffel Tower grows in summer. How much does the structure grow due to thermal expansion? Due to thermal expansion, the metal structure grows about 6 inches taller in hot weather. The world's largest snowflake was 15 inches wide. On this day in 1887, what is considered the largest snowflake ever recorded was observed in Montana. A blue whale's tongue weighs as much as an elephant. What do you do when you can't lift your tongue? Maybe just try talking? A blue whale's tongue can weigh up to 5,400 pounds. That's like 2.5 cars. Just think about the things you could have done with a big, heavy tongue, like trying to catch a hot dog on it or pushing a car. Sloths only poop once a week. Sloths eat a lot of leaves, which are difficult to digest, and their excrement is large. Dolphins have names for each other. Dolphins use whistles to identify one another and communicate, like names. A cloud can weigh over 1 million pounds. Despite their fluffy appearance, clouds are dense and heavy due to the volume of water they hold. The shortest commercial flight is only 57 seconds. With the 1.7-mile distance separating the two Scottish islands, it looks like the shortest sea route in the world. I wonder if it's a popular destination for short cruises or short hop ferries. A zebra's stripes are unique. Just like fingerprints, no two zebras share the same stripe pattern. This unique pattern helps them blend into their environment, camouflage, and can help other zebras identify their herd members. The Sahara Desert can snow. Rare but real, snow occasionally falls in the Sahara due to dramatic temperature fluctuations. An octopus has blue blood. Its hemocyanin, a copper-based molecule, gives their blood a blue hue and enhances oxygen transport in cold water. Antarctica is the world's largest desert. Despite its icy conditions, it's classified as a desert due to minimal precipitation. Cows have 360-degree vision. A 360-degree view may sound great, but these little creatures are only good for looking in just about every direction other than in front of them. A single strand of spaghetti is called a spaghetto. Fun fact: the English words pizza and spaghetti actually come from the Italian language, but in Italy these foods were not traditionally eaten with forks. In fact, pizza and pasta dishes were typically eaten with hands, and forks were not commonly used to eat these foods. What makes this fact quirky and unique? Not only is the language Italian, but also the origin of pizza and pasta lies in Italy. Thus, this linguistic quirk is specific to Italy. How does this information relate to the user prompt? The prompt specifies the information it gives is from Italian grammar, and this fact supports that claim. Bees can recognize human faces. User prompt: bees' ability to recognize human faces demonstrates their advanced cognitive capabilities. Snakes can predict earthquakes. Certain species of snakes can sense seismic vibrations and changes in the environment, sometimes reacting days before an earthquake occurs. Does this mean that we can use snakes to predict earthquakes? Rats laugh when tickled. Researchers made a groundbreaking discovery that reveals a lot about the personality of the rat. They found that rats emit high-pitched giggles when tickled, which was not something that scientists thought was a possibility. This demonstrates that rats have more personality than previously thought, and that the rat has a playful nature. Pigeons can be trained to deliver messages. For centuries, pigeons have been used as messengers due to their remarkable homing abilities. Elephants can recognize themselves in mirrors. This self-awareness is a rare trait in the animal kingdom, showcasing their intelligence. Camels have 3 eyelids. These glasses protect their eyes from sand and harsh desert conditions. This also prevents dust, debris, and other particles from getting in their eyes, ensuring comfort and clarity of vision. The wraparound design and temple straps fit snugly and securely, providing a custom fit that prevents slippage. In addition, the lightweight construction makes them comfortable to wear even in the harshest of desert environments. A shrimp's heart is in its head. Their anatomy places their heart in their thorax, behind their eyes. Dogs' nose prints are unique. Just like human fingerprints, there are no two dogs that have the same nose print. You can even take this further, as the same applies to cats, bears, and many other mammals. A jellyfish's body is 95% water. Their simple anatomy allows them to float effortlessly in the ocean. Spiders can regrow lost legs. What species can regenerate limbs during molting? Koalas sleep up to 22 hours a day. One thing about koalas that few people know is that their diet consists of eucalyptus leaves, and the leaves don't have very many calories, so they have to conserve their energy, which they do by sleeping as much as possible. Hummingbirds weigh less than a nickel. These tiny birds are among the lightest creatures capable of flying. Sea cucumbers can eject their internal organs. What defense mechanism involves growing a new organ or body part over time? This defense mechanism can be deployed over and over again. When a predator takes a bite, the critter simply regrows the lost organ. It's a great defense for a lot of different creatures. The world's oldest piece of chewing gum is over 9,000 years old. Chewing gum was made from birch bark tar in ancient times. Birch bark tar is a black sticky substance made by boiling strips of birch bark until it liquefies, and then letting it cool. It is primarily used as a sealant, but it has many other uses, including as a skin treatment for abrasions and acne. However, it is mostly associated with chewing gum. It is thought that birch bark tar was used to make chewing gum because it has a bitter and antiseptic taste, and chewing it may have had health benefits in ancient times. A giraffe's tongue is over 18 inches long. Why is it that giraffes have such long necks? For starters, a long neck is a very useful way to avoid thorns on acacia trees. They can also reach leaves higher in the trees that other animals can't reach. Peanuts aren't nuts, they're legumes and grow underground. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. This keeps them alert to potential dangers while resting. The ability to quickly react to threats is crucial for avoiding harm. When resting, remaining vigilant can prevent becoming a victim. Bats are the only mammals that can fly. Their wings are made of thin skin stretched over elongated fingers. A group of porcupines is called a prickle. These interesting creatures really do fit their name. Their spiny features are undeniable. Octopuses can squeeze through tiny openings. Due to their lack of bones, they can fit through spaces as small as their beak. T&E quahog clam is the oldest living animal. This is interesting because the ocean is so vast, and there's so much we don't know about the animals and plants that live in there. It's fascinating to me how this clam can live over 500 years. I wonder what the life of a quahog clam looks like, with so many decades to live. Dragonflies have been around for 300 million years. These ancient insects predate dinosaurs. Penguins have knees. Their legs are covered in feathers that completely hide their knees. It can be difficult to tell where their legs end and their feet start. The world's smallest reptile is a nanochameleon, measuring just over half an inch. It was discovered in Madagascar. Honeybees communicate through smell. They release pheromones to send messages to the hive. The Amazon River is the world's largest by volume. It discharges more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined. A group of owls is called a parliament. This poetic term reflects their wise and majestic image and serves as an apt descriptor to showcase their impressive capabilities. Seahorses mate for life. The male and female manatees engage in daily courtship rituals that are more formal than other manatees. They also tend to swim in unison. Crocodiles can live over 70 years. These reptiles are long-lived survivors. Cats can make over 100 vocal sounds. Their wide range of meows and purrs is unique among domestic pets. The ocean produces over half of the world's oxygen. Phytoplankton, tiny ocean plants, generate the majority of oxygen. Tigers have striped skin, not just fur. Their stripes are unique identifiers, much like fingerprints. Horses can sleep standing up. I find it very interesting that their legs can lock. That means they can relax their legs without falling over. What's the benefit of having locking legs? Sea stars can regrow their limbs. But it takes a long time. There is a long healing process that takes up to several months or years depending on the damage. Ravens are great mimics. They can imitate human speech and other sounds. Wolves can travel over 12 miles a day, and their stamina enables them to patrol the area for which they are responsible. Stamina also plays a part in their hunting of prey. What do the two sentences mean? The Greenland shark lives for centuries. These sharks can live for over 400 years. Orangutans use leaves as umbrellas. They protect themselves from rain with tools from their environment. Cows have regional accents. I did not know this. Is this true that mooing cows have accents based on where they live? Frogs can breathe through their skin. There are many adaptations that allow organisms to live in water, such as webbed feet, gills, and flippers. However, this adaptation allows these organisms to absorb oxygen from water. Snails have thousands of teeth. These microscopic teeth are arranged on a ribbon-like tongue called a radula. The heart of a blue whale beats only twice a minute. When diving, this slow heart rate conserves oxygen. Peacocks use their feathers for communication. Vibrations from their plumage attract mates. Sloths can turn their heads 270 degrees. They can navigate trees due to their flexibility. The Komodo dragon has venomous bite. What if I told you that there are creatures on this planet with venomous spit that prevents blood clotting? You might not be surprised to learn that such creatures are the exception rather than the rule. The human body has an intricate system of blood clotting to stop bleeding and prevent excessive blood loss. However, certain organisms have toxins in their saliva that can interfere with this system. One such organism is the leech, which has evolved to use these toxins as a natural anticoagulant in its feeding process. The Eiffel Tower was initially a temporary structure. The Eiffel Tower was built for the 1889 World's Fair and was almost taken down after it ended. Gustave Eiffel, a French engineer, designed it. It was originally meant to be a temporary structure, but its elegant design and stunning height made it a beloved sight that Parisians didn't want to lose. Because of this, it was not dismantled, but became one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world. Starfish can have up to 40 arms. Most species have 5, but some can have many more. A day on Jupiter lasts 10 hours. Despite being the largest planet, its rotation is incredibly fast. The longest living land animal is the Aldabra giant tortoise. One individual named Jonathan is over 190 years old. Rabbits can see behind them without turning their heads. Their wide-set eyes give them a panoramic view, allowing them to see everything that is happening. The largest flower in the world is the Rafflesia arnoldii. That giant bloom grows up to 3 feet in diameter and weighs up to 15 pounds. What do you do with something that big and heavy? How do you even get it off the plant? Does it make a mess if you just cut it off? The benefits of fun facts for your well-being. Engaging with fun facts isn't just a pastime, it's an act of self-care. Fun facts spark curiosity, promote lifelong learning, and offer delightful distractions from daily stress. Sharing these facts with others fosters social connections and laughter, 2 powerful antidotes to anxiety. So the next time you hear a quirky tidbit, relish it as a moment of joy and an exercise in mental fitness. Stay curious, keep learning, and embrace the wonders of our world. The benefits of fun facts and where to find them. Fun facts are more than just conversation starters. They're mental pick-me-ups that spark curiosity, boost memory, and even reduce stress. These delightful tidbits of information can brighten your day, provide a quick distraction, or even serve as a gateway to deeper learning. Whether you're looking to impress friends, enhance your trivia skills, or simply enjoy a moment of wonder, fun facts deliver endless benefits. Why fun facts matter? Stimulate your brain. Learning new facts triggers curiosity and enhances memory retention. Boost your mood. Fun facts act as mini mood boosters, releasing dopamine, the feel-good chemical. Improve social connections. Sharing quirky knowledge fosters connections and sparks laughter. Encourage lifelong learning. Fun facts inspire curiosity and a love for exploration. Where to find fun facts? Looking for reliable sources to satisfy your curiosity? Here are some great places to explore. National Geographic. Explore fascinating animal behavior, history, and natural phenomena. Visit National Geographic. BBC Earth. Discover fun facts about wildlife, ecosystems, and the planet. Visit BBC Earth. Mental Floss. Offers a treasure trove of fun and obscure facts across various topics. Visit Mental Floss. The Fact Site. A hub for quirky, surprising, and educational facts. Visit the Fact Site. Smithsonian Magazine. Find incredible insights into history, science, and culture. Visit Smithsonian Magazine. Trivia Bliss. Perfect for trivia lovers seeking random and engaging knowledge. Visit Trivia Bliss. Reddit, r/Todaliern. A user-driven community sharing surprising discoveries. Visit r/Todaliern. Brainy Quote. Not just quotes, find facts about famous personalities and their achievements. Visit Brainy Quote. World Atlas.